What is happening, spectacular spider friends? Welcome back to Marvel's Spider-Man PS5 episode 5 hard mode. How's everybody doing? So we accidentally ended Peter Parker's run and we have to play his Miles story now. So before we were going to investigate something that Miles wanted Peter to do, and now we can't. So, oops. It's because we switched to Miles to do a side mission. So anyway, your first like goal is 100 likes. Let's see if you guys can swing that. And just a kind reminder that streams do not start unless they hit 40 likes. So I was kind of waiting on you guys, but I did get the Friday at Freddy's or Friday night at whatever it's called for Trayvon. I believe he asked for security breach, but I didn't see any comments for him on that. So I'm kind of making a wild guess. If it's a wrong Five Nights at Freddy's, I hope Trayvon will let me know so I can try to download something else. Okay, anyway, let's swing into action with more Spider-Man and see if you guys can get those likes pumping. We're playing as Miles Morales. And you guys have the poll up you wanted. Which is the worst game? Which superhero game is the worst? Worst. Wait, which superhero game is worse? Oh, Marvel's Avengers and Gotham Knights are tied. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Whoa. Both games had their problems, but I personally think Gotham Knights was worse than Marvel's Avengers. That's just me, though. I played both extensively. And while Marvel's Avengers had its hiccups, it was a playable game. When Gotham Knights released, Gotham Knights was not playable. And I will always remember that. Can we switch to Peter? Yay! We can go back to Pete. Hooray! Alright. So, we've actually never used this skin, ever. So we're gonna unlock this skin. Woink. Ta-da! Ooh, we have some crafting options. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, that looks interesting. Okay, all right. Could also do Scarlet Spider, but we're gonna rock this one.
Let's go.
Yay! He looks pretty cool, actually. So this is a Ben Reilly spider skin. I still prefer Scarlet Spider to this guy, but this is Scarlet Spider III. Yeah. Rocking the spider hoodie. He's actually too dark with all black. Does he come in black? Yes. Yes, he does. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna go with the color look. Hi, Sweet Pea. You have water in your ears? That's never fun. You have a lot of water in a lot of your ears? I'm sorry to hear that. Should I shout? With that, what?
What was that? What did you say?
I said, you're... I didn't say anything. I was gonna mess with you, but I didn't have anything to say. Sorry. It's gonna take advantage of the fact that you can't hear very well.
Going on a Halloween date with that girl that was robbing her apartment?
Oh my gosh, you mean Latino girl? I don't know what happened to her. I think the neighbor scared her away for good. Which is good, because she was a prowler. Probably.
He should have been like, I'm calling the cops, so I'm gonna call myself on the phone.
I'm pretty sure he's retired. I don't think he is actually active anymore.
How would you even know though?
I've seen him. He doesn't look like could be active anymore.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just a realist.
Wow.
Let's see. Scarlet Spider III. There we go.
Okay.
Wow, Luke. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Hey, that guy and I have had run-ins in the past. I've lived here almost 5 years now, and we butted heads a couple times. He's always slamming on our walls when he gets annoyed. If Amber and I get in a little discussion late at night, he's always there to...
Well, that's the only time we're able to talk.
Yeah.
Is after our streams at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about this costume. It's okay. Is this really how his costume looks? This is that costume that... I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't like it. You can hear me? I can hear clearly now. The wax is gone.
Wow.
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 Sorry. Not sorry. What's up with the Daredevil DLC rumors? I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot that was a question.
We've heard about it, but I haven't seen anything. Probably because they're trying to do some world building. I don't know. Which, hey, more power to them. It took Rocksteady over 10 years to do some world bending and, or not world bending. Sorry, Avatar. World building, and players are gonna kill off the Justice League. So I mean, it seems like such a missed opportunity. If Insomniac can kind of fix that, that'd be great. I just hope the X-Men aren't dead because that would suck.
Check out your Batman cape. These are my recommend.
Gloves?
Look at those like Batman gloves.
They look like snow gloves.
These are actually Renaissance swordsman black gloves. And then you got a Zorro hat. What?
We died!
Well, you could go with Zorro at some point for Halloween.
I am Zorro.
Since you have the black cape now.
His name is Zorro. Oh my gosh. So, let's see. Insomniac is in big trouble right now because they did something that upset our Latin American friends. They tried to make gender-neutral language for the Spanish translation version of this game, and pretty much everybody in Mexico and Spain is furious with
they don't
with
like
Insomniac.
that term Latinx.
It's not a real thing.
They don't have that term in their language. It's something
Nope.
they're forcing on them.
It's something that westernized people, which is weird because you have all these people protesting on Twitter about colonization, but aren't they doing the same thing to the Spanish language? They're just trying to change it to fit their Western ideals.
That should work.
I'm just saying, I mean, I don't understand how these people can't see the hypocrisy of their own ways. Like,
Honestly,
it's funny.
we need a whole other photo series just on New York's music. Its impact.
Skeletor comes in with a clutch.
It's outright brilliance.
Yeah.
It's hard to encapsulate in one photo, but this isn't bad.
Whee!
I mean, nothing says that somebody that you think is weak than you constantly having to feel like you have to stand up for them and tell them what to think when you're not them.
It's weird. So basically, a lot of Spanish YouTubers and Twitch streamers, how they have been like protesting the game even though they're playing it, is they've gone and they've officially muted the game. So like they muted the game. That's how much they cannot stand the Spanish version of the game. Whoop. Sad.
Yeah, people just don't know, but like for like the Spanish language, for instance, everything in Spanish is like guy or girl, like everything is male or female. Every single word has a male or female ending, like, you know, like
Senora, senorita, or is it
like,
senor or senorita?
Like niño is boy, niña is girl, gato is boy cat, gata is girl cat. Everything ends with an A. It's like generally it's a girl, and anything that ends with an O is a boy. But also, everything has a gender in either a male or female gender. Even like el autobus, that's a male gender thing. Like I can't think of something that has a female gender, but there are certain nouns and like things that have female gender, and there are things that have a male gender, like just like inanimate objects. They have a female or male ending to them. So people don't understand that, like, in the Spanish language there are only two genders.
I'll get you to an ambulance in no time. Oh my god.
And I'm not talking about in their culture, I'm talking about in their language. There's only two genders, so you can't push your agenda on them because it doesn't even make any sense in their language.
You actually speak pretty good Spanish.
We're almost there.
I was actually,
Thanks,
I
honey.
was kind of taken aback, but I can't speak Spanish. Like, not even. Like, I just
And
can't
there
do
we
it.
are. Pros will take it from
Yeah,
here.
like,
Another frail man needs to go to the doctor.
what is
Feel
it?
better, man.
What is it? Maleta, I think, is like suitcase. I can't remember, but that would be a female noun.
Wait, you can call a suitcase a male or female? What?
Yeah, that's how Spanish works. That's what I'm trying to explain.
A
That's how
suitcase?
Everything has a gender in Spanish. That's what I'm trying to explain. That's why their thing doesn't make any sense.
No wonder I failed Spanish.
Oh my gosh. Yes. That's
There are different ways of saying suitcase.
No.
You just said
No,
that
I said it does have a gender on its own. And then
it's a suitcase.
Then you would have to
I'm so
say
confused.
like L or la, depending on. You can't say L. You cannot say like la niña, el niño.
For a suitcase?
No, let me just see. I think maleta is suitcase. Maleta.
Huh?
Suitcase.
I'm so confused. My brain feels like it's exploding. I don't understand.
I know there are people here who have Spanish as their first language, so I'm gonna actually mess up at some point here. Okay. Maletas, luggage. Yes, so maleta, I believe, is a suitcase. So you would say, like, yo tengo una maleta, like una, and yo tengo un,
This is my
auto
female suitcase?
carro. My male car. If you own a car, you own a carro. Yo tengo un carro. I own a male car.
What?
Everything has a gender in Spanish. Everything is male or female. That's why Latinx doesn't make any sense. It's not just their culture, it's their language.
For inanimate objects.
Yes!
I don't, but
You took almost a year of Spanish and you don't know that?
I failed Spanish! Several times!
Everything has a gender. El autobus, la... I think cinema is
Are you
cinema.
sure Spanish people just weren't messing with you?
No. I'm taking it on Duolingo.
I don't even name my controllers male or female. They're just
they
controllers.
don't. No, you don't understand.
I don't understand!
It doesn't... You cannot switch the gender. Everything already has a gender assigned to it.
Even...
An autobus, a bus, is always a male. Every time you ride a bus, you're always riding a male bus in Spanish. If you live in a Spanish country, the bus is always a guy.
Okay, hang on. Alright.
It can never be a female bus. There are no female buses. They're always male buses.
Are female buses not allowed to work in Spain?
They're not, but there are only female suitcases because it's maleta, so there are no male suitcases. It's only female.
Alright. Spanish peeps! Okay. Alright, this is a serious question.
Oh gosh.
Do you really name suitcases and cars after males or females? I failed Spanish, I'm asking the chat. This feels weird.
But it's not just Spanish. Most languages are like that. French is the same.
What?
French is exactly the same. All romantic languages are the same.
Why are people naming inanimate objects things?
Every language, most older languages are like that.
They're not living things.
No, American English is the only language that is dumb. We are the morons.
For not naming luggage after...
Luke, even like German and Norwegian, which have nothing to do with romantic languages,
I don't understand!
I'm pretty sure that Gaelic has male and female nouns to it as well. And you're Irish. All languages have that. We are the weirdos. We are the only freaks. That's why our country is insane. Because we think that we can change, like, genders of objects, but objects already have a gender on them already.
Huh?
They are already, like, people always consider a city a female, the moon is always female, the sun is always male.
I've heard the moon. Yeah.
Everything already has a gender already. Like, everything already has a gender already attached to it. Every object does.
All right,
In 99.99% of languages, we are the only ones that don't have that.
So the reason why I failed Spanish is because I couldn't discern. I'm so confused.
You can't. There's two different ways of. We have the man, the woman.
Uh-huh.
There's no the word in Spanish.
Yes, there is.
No, it's two different words. It's a female version of the or a male version of the.
What?
Yes, that's how most languages work.
Greatest in energy research.
Your sentence structure completely changes depending. The will change depending on what comes after it.
How can you change the or
There-
get rid of the? That's
Rude.
important.
That's because you're American. You don't understand how other languages work.
Oh my gosh.
Most languages don't have the word the. They have two different thes, a male the and a female the. There is no neutral. There's no gender neutral thing in Spanish. Nothing. Everything is different. That's why Latinx. Why would you make a general gender neutral term for a language that has no gender neutral terms in its entire language?
I feel like my head just exploded.
No, I can completely understand. They're literally trying to change. They would have to change every book that they had. They would have to change every word in their entire language to change their gender. Gender is part of their language.
May I do the mission now? My
Let me
head
see
feels
what
like it's gonna
rooftop
blow up.
would be.
No! No more! No more!
See if it's a
Nope!
male or female
Nope!
rooftop.
Nope! EMF! EMF! Get those likes up, guys and gals! I'm going insane! Thank you!
These wind turbines are tiny but mighty. Once deployed on high altitude currents, they are a potentially self-sustaining source of clean power. Eventually, they'll shuttle back and forth to a dock. But right now, we're looking for a way to place these for an initial test run.
EMF mission.
I think I can get these up to the right altitude with the web wings. They don't call it Brooklyn Heights for nothing.
So the roof is male. El techo. El techo, the male roof that you're standing on.
You're harder than my Spanish teacher who gave me an F every year.
It's not hard. You're just not understanding that you're pretending as though 99.9% of languages have to change to change. That's why I tried to explain.
I never said
But
that.
I'm trying to explain that American English is the weirdest language on earth. We're the only freaks.
Montague is super windy.
Everyone else has male and female terms for
Let's
everything.
use that as a natural wind tunnel.
Zorro means male fox.
I thought it just meant fox.
No, it ends with an O. That means male fox.
How can such
Alright,
tiny
alright.
turbines create so much
Why
energy?
don't we focus our energy on getting the likes up? Because I feel like my brain is gonna blow up. There's too much information.
Oops, gotta turn around.
Thank you, Brooks said, yes, it depends on the person talking. So if the boy said it's good, bueno. If the girl said it would be bueno. I've never heard that. I didn't know that, Brooks. Interesting. Speaking of which, have you heard about Spider-Man 2's Middle Eastern countries? Copies got rid of the annoying stuff from the game. Oh, they always seem to do that, Red Hood.
Yeah, they do that.
They always do that, which is interesting that...
Little fans are gonna power New York one day. I can already see
The,
it.
yeah, so the Middle Eastern countries get rid of anything political from the game usually, especially Western political stuff, which is interesting because, actually I do remember that, Red Hood, because 2018 Spider-Man, some people accidentally hacked their game to be the Middle Eastern version of the game, and then they said, oh, I found a glitch where all the political stuff is removed from the game. But in reality, it wasn't a glitch. That was actually the Middle Eastern version of the game that they were able to hack their
Yeah,
game to be.
the Middle Eastern code version or something like
Which
that.
is interesting because a lot of people here don't really like a lot of political stuff, but apparently they can take it out for Middle Eastern countries, but not for us.
Fly free, little turbine.
See, Senorita Amber, see? Chad speaks Spanish and he knows what I'm talking about.
Bam!
You learn something new every day. I learned something new, but my head still feels like it's gonna explode.
So you didn't realize that after a year of taking Spanish, that everything is either male or female?
My female Spanish teacher was yelling at me so much that her face was red, and I had no idea what she was saying.
Hi.
because I do remember adding the a lot in my papers. And apparently that's a big no-no.
There's no such thing as the in
Right,
Spanish.
I literally wrote, the cat sits on the
Turbine's been
fence.
compromised?
And
What? How?
there was a lot of,
Check on that.
yeah, there was a lot of angriness in the way that, the Spanish language is very beautiful, but I don't think my teacher liked me very much. Because I didn't understand, like, how are you going to teach an ADD kid about Spanish? Like, especially...
If you grew up with Spanish, though, it would be very...
Because I always had...
It would be easier to learn than English.
Well, I failed English, too.
Muy bien, sí, Amber. Thank you later,
I
Gator.
failed English class, so, like, the fact that English class was right before Spanish class, like, it was... I had both ladies mad at me all the time.
Yep, nature is seen as Mother Nature. Exactly, later, Gator.
I remember that from Captain Planet. Ow.
It's... Nouns are male or female. Most languages are like that, says Ashley. Yep, exactly. Yes, Luke. El...
Turbine's been compromised? What? How? Need to check on that.
Hi.
El cuarto es azul, says Ashley.
Gotta get up there.
That means the room is blue.
Giant bird robots attacking the
And a
turbine.
cuarto,
Gotta stop
the way she wrote it, I think cuarto, el cuarto es azul, so
I really wish
the
we'd
way
stop
she
making
wrote it,
that
that would
face.
mean the room is male. So this room is a male, is a boy room.
So, pretty much...
Everything in Spanish has a gender, but that's the same as French, Latin,
Okay. Let's dial back a
and a
little
lot
bit.
of other
So,
languages.
what you're saying is Insomniac made up a word that doesn't exist.
There's no such thing as gender-neutral words in Spanish.
So they created gibberish
Right,
and
it
put
doesn't-
that in the Spanish-speaking game.
It's not that it's offensive, it's the fact that it doesn't exist and it doesn't make any sense at all.
But wouldn't that be inoffensive to somebody who speaks that language?
Yeah, that would be offensive to me because they would be making up words that are not part of my language.
Wouldn't by including the term Latinx be making fun of Latin people
It could be
because
in a
like
way.
their entire language is gender specific?
I don't know. I'm not Spanish speaking.
I would
don't
see it
know
as
I
kind
would.
of like being racist to Mexicans and
It
Spanish
kind of feels
people.
like they're mocking their language.
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like they're mocking them. Yeah,
Okay, that's all.
exactly.
Now to get this
Like, we're
turbine
gonna
back in
make
place.
up words that we think you should be saying in your language, even though we're not
So
Spanish at all.
the Western people are making gibberish, and they're expecting Spanish countries to speak gibberish with them.
All up and running.
Yeah.
I should make
Like,
sure Dr. Wynn sets up some turbine security for
Is
this.
Yeah.
that's I guess that would be the common sense way
it
of
would be
looking
like
at
if you went to, like, India or Africa and you went there and you couldn't pronounce their words, so you were like, you know what? I'm gonna make up a new word and put it in my game, and when I move my game over to India or Africa, I'm gonna expect you to say my word instead of your own word for this.
So they're too lazy to learn the language.
So they're literally making up other words for somebody else's language.
I
Yeah.
understand now. So yeah, I
they're
understand how it
literally
works.
they're literally pretending as though they can, like, make a new word for somebody else's language. Exactly.
Ah, now it makes sense. I get it. Okay, I'm on board. I get it now.
Now you can see why they're so upset.
Yeah, I never understood why like people like Spanish people get so mad on Twitter. Like I didn't understand. Is it safe for them to be playing next to a giant Sandman hand? I think this is safe for them to do this.
Good, good.
You gotta hand it to New Yorkers. I wasn't even trying to be funny there. If there's a good time to be had, they'll find it.
Okay, so we did another photo mission. Whoops. Suit tech.
Yes.
Suit tech.
Chad says yes. Latinos and Latinas are making fun of the Latinx word.
Ah.
Oh, thank you, Gio. I appreciate that. Thank you. Exactly, Luke, says Julia.
Okay, so I understand now. All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Thanks for getting me up to speed, because I had no idea. I mean, I don't really pay attention to a lot of social media drama anymore, but I never understood, like, I have never said the word Latinx, because, I mean, you know, my wife would probably be like, that's inappropriate, but,
Get out of my house.
yeah, Amber came from a street that had a lot of Latinos on it. Like part of your neighborhood was like one side of it was like all Latinos, and the other part were all African Americans, and then you were smack dab in the middle, like between both sides.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty much
the neighborhood that I grew up in, like across the street, we had people who were from the Dominican Republic, I believe. We had African Americans, we had Chinese people, Korean, we had Middle Eastern, we had Jewish people, or not Jewish, yeah, Jewish, actual Jewish people from Israel, not just people of Jewish descent. So, and there was one other group of people. Oh, that's right, the Italians and the Japanese. So I mean, like the 8 houses on my street, like nobody looked the same. Like everybody was like a different nationality, which I just kind of grew up in that, and it's just kind of like okay, So, but then when I went to the Midwest, there was a lot of people that just looked like me. Like when I went from New York and I went to past Rockford, it was just like in farmland. Like everybody looked like me, and it felt different for me because I was like, this is not where I'm from. It's kind of like
where are all the other people?
Where are the other? Yeah. I was like, where are the Italian-speaking people? Where are the Spanish? Like, everybody's just speaking English. Like, I'm used to, like, literally, you go outside my door, you would hear people like down the street speaking Chinese, or you'd hear people speaking Spanish, like next door, and it was just like, it was just normal.
That's because the Midwest was settled in waves of like Celtic and Scandinavian people, though. Like they had huge groups of those people that settled in the Midwest.
Oh, I messed up my costume. I was wearing Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider III, which I never wore. I need to put that back on. I keep forgetting. I always end up going back to this amazing spider suit because it's actually kind of amazing. It looks cool. I have nothing against Andrew Garfield Spider-Man suits.
Wow, Luke.
Maybe if it was a little bit more blue, it's kind of like darker blue. Like lighter blue would have been cool.
All right, thank you for the super chat. Alex says, okay, first of all, Later Gator wanted to test you. He says, what does El Perro mean and what gender is it, Luke? Says Later Gator.
Are you talking about a parrot?
El Perro.
Right, that's a parrot, right?
No.
Well, why wouldn't
I'm
it
looking
be
this up again because I'm just making sure I have it correct.
Is it food?
No, it's an animal.
A puppy?
I believe so.
Ooh, Perro is a dog?
I think so.
Okay, it's an animal. I was close. Okay.
Alright, so... And what gender is it if it's El Perro?
Boy dog?
Yep, you are correct, Luke. You've passed Later Gator's test.
Woo!
You get an A in Spanish class today.
No, I don't think an A because I called it a parrot first.
Alright, you get 1 point. You can have a 90%.
No, that would be a B. I got a B. I'm okay with accepting a B. So El Perro is boy puppy. Yes? See? Maybe?
Oh, wow. Interesting. Spanish people and Americans, Americano, Americana, depending on their gender, would you be happy if we called you guys all American eggs?
No, I think that would be
rude.
Right,
Chad. Yeah,
I mean,
that would be strange.
It would be rude, wouldn't it? Like,
it would be odd.
What I don't understand about politically correct people, do they not realize that they actually do a lot of insulting things to other cultures?
They actually don't know how rude they are.
Well, how can they not?
They think that they're doing something heroic, but in reality they're being extremely rude.
Because if Latinos were okay being called Latinx, they would say they were okay with it. But if they say they're not okay with it, wouldn't
they be like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize that this was offensive, we'll change it, but they haven't.
Wouldn't you be like, if they said, okay, we don't like this, why would you continue to force it if they don't like it? Like, that to me is just kind of rude. Like, and also it's not very nice to their culture because you're trying to change their culture.
Alright, well anyways. Make sure and like and share, it helps out. This amazing channel isn't possible without viewers like you. Thank you, Twilight Alex. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much.
Bingo, Alex.
Thank you, Gamer Kid.
You guys need
or I'm sorry, GameKid28 says, "Hi Luke and Amber, how are you feeling today?" Hi GameKid, great to see you.
Feeling okay. I mean, we're just having a discussion about like how I'm bad at Spanish.
Ashley says we have a lot of coworkers that are Spanish, and they do actually make fun of some of that gender neutral language because it doesn't make sense, and they think we're a bunch of weirdos language-wise. Actually, says Ashley. Yeah, because we are the odd one out. Because I'm actually studying like French, French, Spanish, Italian, and one other language on Duolingo, and all four of those languages have genders to them, and American is the only one that's the odd one out. So we are the freaks. Everyone else has genders on their language.
I mean, there was a time where America would actually respect other people's cultures instead of trying to change it.
We actually used to have genders on our language. It slowly changed.
We did?
Yes. Did you know that, like, now we say, like, a long time ago, if you actually look at old textbooks and stuff, the way that we used to talk, we used to say, like, if a person will, look at a textbook, he would see that on page 1 he will find, a picture of a frog. But today we say he or she or they, but in reality, back in the day, you would actually say he.
Oh.
It has actually changed. Our language has actually changed. It's kind of
They say
interesting.
their boss is coming soon, and that he wants to meet me.
Oh, I can move the crystal
I'm
around.
not waiting around.
Okay, that's fun.
Sorry to break our promise, Kimmy,
Oh.
but I'll tear this city apart to find you.
Largo was worried something happened to his daughter. That's why he blew
Can't
up.
see Spider-Man's face anymore because of the hood. Like, the hood is too covering of his face that you can't see it. Like with the Scarlet Spider. I know it's based on a comic book Spider-Man. But, like, when you do cutscenes and stuff like that, you could actually make out part of Spider-Man's mask when he's talking in the first person. And now you just see kind of like this creepy hoodie thing.
There's more crystals back by where it all started.
Like, hoodie thing as in, like, when I mean hoodie, I mean, like, what do you call it? Ring Wraith. Like, Ring Wraith hoodie, not like, ghetto hoodie. Ring Wraith. Like, Grim Reaper-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one reason why English in general is a mishmash of different languages is because Britain was conquered by the Roman Empire. So you had the Celtic stuff with the Roman Empire. Then later they were conquered by the Normans, and Normans was a mix of French and Norwegian. So in our English language we have a mix of French, Norwegian, German, and
Sand minions?
Latin.
Not that I'm
And
complaining.
whatever English is, and it's all together in one language, which means our language is really messed up.
Okay. So, anyway, guys and gals, we are 33 minutes into the stream, and we are way under likes. So if you guys could smash that like button, we are going to be doing the rest of the Sandman in this episode. Ooh, I know. How about we call this episode Pound Sand Sandman?
But one good thing is after this episode, we will be calling Luke's Spanish teacher and letting her know that Luke finally understood what she was talking about all those years ago.
I did? Years. No, I like Pound Sand. That's...
Oh wow, Marvel's Avengers is the worst game. It's winning over God.
No way! After how many votes? 116 votes? Yikes.
Oof.
Oof. Uh-oh.
Marvel's Avengers isn't that bad though.
Yeah.
I
I mean, it was a disappointment, but it wasn't.
It wasn't like it wasn't. I didn't make me cry.
Gotham Knights.
I was crying.
Where am I?
Where are you? We're inside of the sand.
That light. What is that? Hello?
Who are you? Who? I'm sorry. Aren't I supposed to go on his nose or something? Hello? How do I Marco, Polo, what am I supposed to do? Oh, great! Controller batteries are low. Yikes. What do I do now? I'm trying to get over there. Fine, then we'll do... You're not gonna let me do the super jump? Oh, that's weird. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. It's working.
Chad says, aplasta ese botón de me gusta.
Crystal put me in Marco's mind.
Smash the like.
Why does he sound like... He sounds like the Claw.
There.
Shire Baggins.
Those giant spikes. Is the crystal at the center?
Yes. And toss.
It's crumbling. Gotta keep it up.
Whee!
His
Ow.
subconscious is starting to fight back.
Now, the reason why I'm not taking as much damage as I was before is because, like, ow. I have leveled up my health a little bit from doing all these little side mission thingies. Woohoo! No, I don't think so. Yeah! How do you like me now? Oh.
Thank you, Litigator. Says you'd make a great Spanish teacher.
She's really good at speaking languages.
Oh, thank you, thank you, Litigator. That's very sweet.
Alright, guys and gals, we're almost at 100 likes. We're almost 40 minutes into the stream. Let's go! Whoa!
Yeah, I agree, Garrett. I think the main issue with modern society is truth is subjective in Western society because they believe the truth is different for each person. Yeah, that's the problem because in a lot of cultures, most cultures, that's not true. The truth is whatever the truth is. You just have to deal with it. Whereas Americans are like, I don't like how our language is. Let's change it. But
No, it's not. It's not some Americans. It's people specifically in like San Francisco and Los Angeles. Like they're the ones who are trying to dictate the entire country, and New York City. Although New York City is not quite as bad. Sometimes New York City is like in the middle, but everybody tends to get dictated by, you know, LA and San Francisco. That's what happens.
You would definitely be teacher's pet if you were in my class, Gio. Definitely. Some of the kids in my school say stuff that's inappropriate. Yeah, definitely, Gio. Yeah, I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. Yeah, school's kind of crazy.
Boom, boom. All right, guys, you were so close to 100 likes. Keep going. Thank you very much. I had flashbacks of Spanish class with all that stuff. Like, I hope I never learn what the teacher was saying to me.
Oh no, she screamed at you in Spanish?
She spoke so fast, I had no idea what she was saying. All I know is I was in trouble and I had to stand in the hallway. That's all I caught. It sounded pretty, but also mean at the same time. Like, my teacher was a looker when I was in 6th grade. I even had a crush on her. I don't remember. She was like a 24-year-old, like lady right out of, you know, school, and she was a 6th grade Spanish teacher.
And it all comes
Crashing down. Haha.
There's the crystal.
Last crystal. Fortune cookie.
You had to stand in El Pasillo.
I tried to be the best dad for you, Kimia. I really did. All I can do is hope they didn't hit you and that you're safe at your mom's. I love you so much, Mia. We'll be together again one day. I know it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
We did all of Sandman's missions. Good job, everybody.
Oh, I actually loved Spanish class. I love Spanish. I took it in college and then I aced it.
Wow.
Awesome job, Ashley.
Calling you. My source at the raft told me Marco keeps repeating some address in Queens. Sending it to you now. You should check it out.
Her mom's. Maybe that's where Kimia is. Hey, MJ. You think you could patch me through to Marco at the raft?
Hang on while I look into it.
Oh, we have to wait. Okay, never mind.
How would I do in your class? Probably pretty good, Alex.
Okay, all set. Patching him through now.
Spider-Man. Sorry for my... well, the mess. Thank you. You helped me get my mind right.
I'm sorry for not listening. Guess I never got to know the man behind the sand. But I think Kimia's at her mom's. On my way there now.
If she's there, do me a favor. Give her those crystals. Something to remember me by.
Of course. Take care of yourself,
Not
Flint.
like he's on death row, though.
That's weird.
That is like remember me. Like when you tell somebody you want them to remember you by, that's usually kind of sus.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Jonathan Mini says. I wanted to say thank you for acknowledging my comments.
No problemo.
Thank you, Jonathan.
We try to acknowledge as many comments as we can. Good job, guys. We got 100 likes after 40 minutes. So the stream is starting to recover a little bit.
And good to see you, Blues Cat. Says I'm watching I'm watching Game of Death with Bruce Lee.
Oh. he's
Interesting,
watching the, Bruce Lee
interesting,
movie.
Blues Cat. Yeah, so thank you, Jonathan, and Alex, and everyone else for the super chats. Yeah, but that is true. If you look at older books, Chad and Garrett was saying the same thing. Yeah, definitely older books. Actually, our language was completely different, and it's interesting. What?
They did it again. Wait. You got a guy watching TV. And nothing. There he is.
Dozenar says, Amber, los Kwings son lindo, amistoso y asombroso. También la mejor canal de YouTube alguna vez. Which means the Kwings are nice, friendly, and breathtaking. Also the best YouTube channel ever. Thank you, Dozenar. You're breathtaking.
That sounds really pretty.
Thank you.
I can't read in Spanish. It would not sound good.
You want to try to read Dozenar's comment and see what it would sound like?
I feel like you're being mean to me. And I don't appreciate that because it would be butchering of the... Actually, no, I don't think I could butcher the Spanish language worse than people who use the term Latinx. But it would still sound bad. If somebody wants me to read something in Spanish, I can try, but just don't have me say something bad. Because it's probably going to sound bad anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Go back and read Shakespeare's plays. You will see how different it used to be. Definitely, Garrett. Yup, that's true. I even remember back in the 80s in school, some of our old textbooks would have different way of wording it than now. Okay, maybe the 90s. Since I know that.
Spanish in the 90s.
No, I'm talking about our English textbook had different ways of wording it. Our English language has completely changed.
How now, brown cow?
Well, it used to say, like, where is the brown cow? Like, if a brown cow was walking towards you, would he want to eat food from your hand? But now it says, if a brown cow is walking towards you, would he or she want to eat food from your hand? But we've changed everything so that it includes or she. However, in most languages, the or she is already implied. You don't need to write that. We've added so many extra things that makes our language so complicated.
Why couldn't you just say the cow wants to eat grass?
Well, because...
No?
You could, but you have to, like, when you call it, like, you know, where is he? Or where is he or she? When you're saying where's the cow? Usually, in most languages, you have a way of saying where is he or she.
Ah, I see.
And so when you say that, even in the 90s, I remember my older textbooks would say, the cow is over there. Where is he? So you would basically okay, let me explain. So like our older textbooks for English used to say, the cow is over there. Where is he? Then if you get up to the cow and you notice the cow has a bow on its head and it looks more female, then you change and you realize, oh, the cow is a girl. Now I can call it a she. So in general...
I actually wouldn't approach the cow. I think it would eat my hand.
In general, you call the cow he until you get close up and personal. Wait, actually, all cows are women, so this doesn't even work.
Okay. Can we finish this side mission now? 'Cause this is just... Yeah.
Actually, what I just said makes no sense since cows aren't male.
Bulls are male.
I bet you'd like this, Amber. I graduated high school in 3.9 GPA. The Declaration of Independence used he, by the way. There you go, Twilight Alex.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this side quest now, if that's cool. Alright, guys, you got the thing going. Fun topic.
Everything I said doesn't make any sense.
Speaking gibberish. How do you say goodnight in Spanish? Good night?
Who is it?
That's a nice house.
She's okay. Wish there was more I could do. Maybe I can ask some lawyer friends to help Marco with visitation rights.
Buenos noches? What? You wanted me to read in Spanish?
Alright, thank you for reading that, Luke. Well, I don't need to read it now since you already did.
I feel like I did something wrong. No.
In French, it is bonne nuit. Bonne nuit? Oh, it says CJ.
You said it so badly. That's what it sounded like in my head. I told you I got an F in Spanish.
Buenos noches.
Looks like nachos.
It's not nachos. Luke, guys, let's write all of our comments in Spanish so Luke will not even understand what any of us are saying, says Later Gator.
Let's not.
You got an A in Spanish in college? Awesome, Garrett.
Buenos noches, señor and señoritas.
Yeah, that was pretty good, Luke. What do you guys? What do you think? What do you guys think you would grade?
There was no the.
E. That's how you pronounce the Y. Is E.
Why?
E means and. Senor E. Senorita. So.
Why not just write and?
Mr. Because the. Why not? Why don't you just say E all the time? Because it's a different language. Why would they speak in English for their language is Spanish?
But if I sound like I'm saying E, I sound like Igor. E.
No, it just sounds weird to you when you're. It doesn't sound weird when you're saying it in Spanish. It just sounds weird because
when you're saying it in English, you sound like you're Igor.
No.
Don't you remember Igor?
You don't sound weird. In your mind, you think it sounds weird, but it doesn't. I bet half the stuff you're saying, there's people that are watching from other countries, they probably think some of the stuff you're saying doesn't sound very normal.
Oh, most of the stuff I say doesn't sound normal. Nobody probably even remembers what Igor sounds like, though. Yes, Master E.
Well, if that helps you remember how to say "and" in Spanish.
No, I think that would be wrong. If I had Igor as my Spanish teacher.
If I was using Igor as a means to help people learn how to say "and" in Spanish, I would be like, and I need you to scrub the floors, Igor. E. And I need to wash the windows, Igor. E. And I need you to go take out the trash, Igor.
Can we make Igor like the,
Igor could help you learn the word "and" in Spanish.
Tutor helper. He would be amazing at that job. Igor, I need you to get me some flies and visit the blood bank.
And every time he's saying
yes, master.
Every time he says he's actually saying "and."
Master.
And what else can I do for you?
Okay, so now I understand that Igor was Spanish this whole time.
When he's saying he's actually saying "and." How else may I help you?
Okay, that makes sense.
There you go.
Dude. Well, now I know, and knowing is half the battle. What were we doing again? I don't remember what's happening
New
anymore.
York's always had a thriving underground wrestling scene. Even been to a few shows myself. That combination of theatricality with amazing feats of strength and athleticism, it's electrifying.
Oh yeah. Chad wrote "see" because he usually goes "yes, master." So Chad was writing, Igor, I need you to go get those bodies for me from the graveyard. See.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the super chat. Wally says, Luke, if you take Peter to the baseball field next to Conney Island and run the bases, you get a trophy with dialogue. Awesome, Wally. Thank you, Wally.
Where's Coney Island again? I don't remember where Coney Island is.
You're breathtaking, Wally. Thank you so much. Remember, he doesn't know that he has a hump, says Jonathan. Yeah, Igor doesn't know he has a hump. That's right. He thinks he looks great. That's right, Jonathan.
Wait, we're not in Harlem, and there's another New York City thanks to Spider-Man. Oh, that's new.
Oh, look at Captain Zach gave you an A+.
For what?
See, A+ in Spanish. Thank you, Captain Zach. I'm screenshotting that. I'm sending that to Luke's teacher.
I can't even be in the picture.
All right, have a great night. Have a great night, Gio.
Later, Gio.
Buenas noches, Gio. Luke says good night also.
No, Luke doesn't speak Spanish anymore because he's tired of insulting the Spanish language.
Poor Igor, says Garrett.
Igor's having a rough day.
Watch, we'll end up, after our business collapses on YouTube, I'll end up being a kindergarten teacher teaching Spanish to people.
Hmm.
And then I'll have like a little cartoon character of Igor. Be like, it's like, and I need you to take the mail out. And I need you to throw the bodies back there in the graveyard. Can
we move on for the Igor thing now? That was an intrusive thought that I didn't mean to share.
I'm latching onto it. I'm even in your intrusive thoughts. I must really be part of you, Luke.
I mean, you ought to be after all these years. Oh, where are we going now? Oh, we're doing story stuff. Why not? Where are we?
I love the graphics, says Fried Wings.
Yeah, the graphics is cool. Can I do more fast travel?
Well, Garrett says, well, at least Luke didn't insult the Spanish language as bad as Insomniac did. Sorry, that took me a while to read in English. At least Luke doesn't insult the Spanish language as bad as Insomniac did. Yep, exactly, Garrett.
I may not be able to speak the Spanish language or write it, but I can still respect it because, you know, you should respect other cultures. That's just common sense. That's how you get along with people, is you try to, you know, not hijack and colonize their language. That's wrong.
Chad says, oh wait, oh my gosh. Chad changed his name to Chad said, eres un buen hombre, Igor. You're a good man, Igor.
Igor is a good man. What is that person doing?
We need to watch Dora to learn Spanish.
I did.
Yes, Jarrell, we do.
I did watch some Dora sometimes, and it didn't really help.
Oh, we're missing Gio because he had to go. He usually does the Dora Explorer impersonation. Okay, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but Jarrell says, "Crees que Spider-Man 2 llegará a PlayStation 4?" Is this on PlayStation 4? Is that the question, Jarrell?
PS5.
Good real estate.
Tell Luke Conney Island is in South Brooklyn, says Wally. Thank you, Wally.
Thank you, Walls.
Mm.
Okay, so we're gonna do this one. Queens. This is EMF Mission. Where are we? We are in Little Odessa. Odessa. Okay. Here we go.
I've had so many aha moments that, like, throughout the years where I tell Luke something and then he's like, that's what they were trying to teach me in school.
Thanks for your help here.
Yeah.
As before, we're training the drones to identify predators like rats and beetles, so they can guard the bees' nesting boxes.
What part of New York am I from?
Let's get things moving.
Close to the city.
Time for target practice.
I grew up in a place that was about 30-40 minutes from New York City on the Taconic.
The bodyguards, Queen's edition.
And I had a lot of, I have a lot of family that are still in New York City. Oops.
Ooh, that's a big guy.
My Portuguese family still works in the city. They work in Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Manhattan and Long Island. And they are EMTs and NYPD. Who is that? Oh, that's me. I was like, who's that sus guy on the controller there? It's like, that's me. What? There's a... Oh my gosh, there's a giant rat.
Yeah, actually, this game insulted Spanish speakers twice. First, they tried to make up that term that's not in their language. Secondly, people got angry that Miles,
Unidentified predator detected.
Uh-oh, what's that? Better go check
who
that
is half Hispanic, they got angry that he's speaking Spanish.
Whoa.
That's weird.
When literally his mom is
Trying
Hispanic.
to eat the bees.
I thought his mom was Puerto Rican.
That is Hispanic.
Oh, right. There is no Puerto Rican
I
language.
need to shoot this bird back to wherever it came from.
Quiet!
I wonder if this drone has a real world mode. Cool. Now I can really encourage this bird to get going. Perfect. This is enough to annoy the bird, but not hurt it.
You just hurt the bird.
If I can find out where it came from, I can see if there are others. Hey, bird! I can't follow you if you don't move. Get going.
I'm shooting the bird. Sounds like a blaster from G.I. Joe.
Giving you a little push.
Oops.
I'm excited for your guys' ultimate stream tonight. Security Breach isn't like super scary with the original
Watch, birdie. Keep it moving, buddy.
Five Nights at Freddy's games. Awesome, The Watcher.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary, and it's an ultimate stream. Yay.
Samuel says, nice. When I was acting on a TV show, I filmed the show
So this is your home. You must have escaped
in Staten
me
Island, in New
first.
Jersey.
Nice!
Awesome, Samuel.
Okay,
That sounds
I think I'm
cool.
done for now. The drone will pilot its way back to home base in no time.
Did I...
I'm not sure bees.
Oh, I won!
are a
Oh, okay,
smart
that was
threat,
easy.
But I'll mention it to Dr. Young. We should
Staten
definitely
Island?
train
Nice.
drones to look for outliers like that.
That's amazing, Samuel. Wow.
I grew up watching WPIX 11 was the station I used to watch a lot, and I think Fox 23 was New York. Like Fox, Fox was either Albany or was New York City. I don't remember. Because I lived all over New York as a kid. I lived close to the city for like a lot of my life, and then we moved upstate to Albany, where my dad got another job, And then I actually went to college at Albany State, and I went to college in Scroon Lake. Scroon Lake, New York. Whoop. Alright, I guess we'll progress the story now. Everybody ready? We're good, right? We did a bunch of stuff. So...
Yeah, definitely, Brooks. I think Miles was originally Puerto Rican, but then they randomly changed it to Cuban, even though those are two completely different things. So I don't really know where Miles is from at this point.
Well, let's see. One is a free country, and one is a communist one. So...
Yeah,
that's a big mistake. Whoops.
Also, those are two completely different cultures, so...
Yep.
I don't really know. It's kind of weird.
They had one job. Oh.
I don't know.
We're gonna do one more EMF mission, and then we're gonna continue the story if everybody's cool with that. Because I mean, this is like right on my radar, like right where I am. So, figure why not? Oh.
Yes, it was a good time of filming. The show is called Wu-Tang. It's on Hulu. The first season we filmed in Staten Island. The second season in New Jersey. Wow, Samuel, that's really awesome. Good for you. That's fantastic. Security breach is not scary, says the Watcher. You guys are gonna love it, possibly.
Huh?
I think. He said it isn't as scary as the other one.
Oh. Well, is that the one that Trayvon wants me to do? Because
I believe so.
I can't. So it's not scary? So I've been dreading actually playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Because I don't like horror.
I'm ready for the next stream. I really am happy you guys are playing some Five Nights at Freddy's, says Ethan. Awesome, Ethan. Awesome. Yeah. Alright, Brooks says, Buenos noches, chat. And K-Wings, have fun with this and Five Nights at Freddy's. Later, guys. Later, Brooks. Thank you so much. You're breathtaking, Brooks.
You guys are going to love it. I don't like when people say that. I don't trust people. There we go.
Hello, Peter. Let's do one last training session. You know the drill. Help the drone identify predators as well as optimal nesting sites.
Just gotta boot up the drone. Let's do some target practice.
Oh, bees again! This is like the best minigame in the game.
It's nice to be flying around Brooklyn.
Oops.
Gotcha.
Destroy all targets. It's such a fun minigame. And it is a minigame. I mean, there's not a lot to it. You just kind of...
Gotta love Prospect Park.
It's in South Brooklyn. Okay. Cody Island. Yep.
Yes.
That's true, Tim. God had people speak different languages. Very true.
Other languages are beautiful. When you don't add gibberish to them.
Yeah, when it's the way it was originally without, people adding
Those nest sites.
crazy words in there.
Yep. I'm gonna miss these bee quests.
It has a few jump scares, says the Watcher. And the animatronics do chase you. But it is the least scariest of all of those.
Did someone steal the drone? I'll head to its last location before it went dark. See if I can figure out where it went.
Oops. Sorry, New Yorkers.
My bad. No sign of it. Or anyone.
Alright, see you later, Gator. Have a good night.
There's a few close by. If I can find the right one, I should be able to reconnect to the drone from the roof.
Brooklyn, Prospect Park.
Better start checking out these garages.
Yeah, no, it's not any conjuring or anything. It's just It's like the Five Nights at Freddy's, for those of you guys who don't know what it is. It's like a creepy Chuck E. Cheese thing where the animatronic things come out at night and they just chase you and you have to like...
They stuff you inside of something.
They basically like... It's like the robot animals are alive and they try to kill you.
Yeah.
It's like a Chucky doll thing, but instead of Chucky the doll, it's like imagine the rat from Chuck E. Cheese is trying to kill you.
So pretty much the guy who created it had to have a horrible experience at Chuck E. Cheese when he decided to make this game. Not this game, but that game. Maybe like he had an animatronic fall on him, or you know, maybe the Chucky mascot scared him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, who has a bad experience at Chuck E. Cheese? It's Chuck E. Cheese.
Judas says Amber and Luke should go as Skeletor and Sailor Moon.
Bingo. This is the place. Let's connect the video signal. What is this place? And more importantly, how do I get in there? Lots of cages in here. More bees. I don't know why these guys are collecting bees. I know they don't belong cooped up in here. I'd better turn on that sonic laser mode. Let's kill 2 bees with 1 shot. I free them, and then they'll help me get that door open.
That bug packing heat? What's it doing?
Let's shoot those cages until they open up.
What kind of bug is that?
They don't shoot you at all?
Buzz, buzz, my little pretty. Fly, be free.
Hey, they're all over. They're swarming!
This would be like my worst nightmare. Being attacked by a swarm of bees.
Hey there.
Yeah, that would be your worst nightmare. It's too bad you're not playing Gotham Knights on Halloween. That would be the worst nightmare.
I'm playing as a costume crime fighter. It's the same thing.
What? Never heard of niche market?
Yeah, but this is like niche.
We're not taking much from a guy dressed like a
Oh, you love Chuck E. Cheese, Samuel? That's awesome.
So Amber, watch this. You knock them up in the air, and then you hit them with webbing, and when they fall on the ground...
Come on,
You can hit them with webbing when they're in the air.
See? See how they're on the ground now? Like,
You know how many
now that guy's on the ground, I don't have to fight him. I can web him up if I, actually mess up my webbing. Ooh. But the webbing is a little bit harder to use in this one than some of the other ones. There we go. See how I got him on the ground and then I kept shooting him until he stuck to the ground? They get up a lot faster in this one than they did the first game. The first game, it's a lot easier to web people. See how I'm pushing him against the wall? And then I stuck him there.
Oh yeah, but those guys, I seem to be surrounded by tons of guys with guns all the time.
You can also do this.
They kill me very easily. And then I basically run away.
Whew, that's all of them. I'll definitely let Dr. Young know about this.
Believe it.
It's no good for the bees, real or drone.
Believe in yourself. Yay.
For Halloween, Luke and Amber should be Mario and Princess Peach. Because Amber is the princess of Kwingsletsplays. Thank you, Anthony. That's very sweet. And somebody wrote a comment all in Spanish about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I don't know if I don't understand it. I could read it, but I don't know what it is.
If you don't know what it is, you're good.
I don't know. I think it's something about Estarás bien, Luke. I think that means you are good. Five Nights at Freddy no es tan aterradora. I think it means it's not as scary. Thank you, Miles McDaniel. Really appreciate that.
That's what it means?
I'm guessing. I mean, a lot of I mean, a lot of what I do for, like, when I'm listening to languages is I can know, like, 20% of what someone says, and I fill in the rest of the blank with my educated guess. Because Astaras means is, so, and then bien, Luke, so I'm guessing you are good. You are good, Luke. You are okay. You're gonna be okay. I think that's what Miles was saying.
Okay.
Alright, thank you, Miles. Appreciate that. Do you think you can survive Five Nights at Freddy's stream that's requested by Trayvon, says OH?
Nope.
Luke says no.
Nope. Probably not.
I don't know what we're streaming yet, JD. I'm so sorry. I don't know yet.
We're streaming Spider-Man right now. Let's see. We are going to change to Miles. This is Miles. Where are we? We are in Brooklyn. So, Prowler Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Okay. Now people want to, look for a time code. There you go. Prowler Brooklyn.
Amber, yeah, it means that it is less scary than Luke thinks, says Ashley. Okay, see, thank you, Ashley, appreciate that. Thank you so much. See, that's what it meant.
Code says okay to stash
Thanks,
here.
Miles. Thanks, Ashley.
People always tell me that, but then the horror games always freak me out because I'm a lightweight when it comes to horror games.
Chad says Luke's name in Spanish is Lucas, and Amber's name is Ambar.
Ambar.
I have a cooler name.
Ambar? Sounds like a Viking name.
I know, it sounds awesome. I like it.
Ambar. Why do these people never watch their nice TVs that they have? Like,
He is watching it, Luke.
but there's nothing on.
What are you talking about? You can't see the show that's on?
Wait, that's the same NPC again. There he is.
Glitch in the Matrix.
There he is again! Wait. That's him.
It's the same person.
It's the same person. The same room.
Have you ever seen people that, well, you're not on the weird side of the internet like me, but there's these people that think that they found that the Matrix is real in real life, and they think they can find glitches in the Matrix. Like, they basically come across like a weird green car that looks weird, and then they go a little bit further down the road, and they find the same car is parked there, and then they go a little further down the road, and there's a third of that car. It's like the car is randomly duplicated. Well, there's some people they think they can find like actual glitches in the universe like that. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I would sit there and watch videos like that. With crazy people.
Don't you watch weird stuff?
I will say there was this one video where this person was finding, she was like, oh my gosh, the sign is changing. She's like, it was a Chase Bank sign, and one day the sign was all in white letters, and it was changing the next day. It was changing from gray, and the next day it was all black. She's like, it's changing right now. And like, I remember like 5 years ago I was seeing this, like everyone thought this lady was insane. And I had written on her video, I'd written, you're right, it is changing, I believe you! I don't know if she was crazy or not, but it really did seem like the sign was changing. To me, I think she was right. I'm gonna stand by that.
Looks like that's all the stashes.
What am I gonna do with you, Amber?
Wait.
Okay, so this is, what is this? Find Grandpa.
Thank you for the super chat, Twilight75.
Maybe his code's buggy. I should go check with him.
Just to warn you, Luke, the sun and moon part is pretty nerve-wracking in Five Nights at Freddy's. The sun and moon part.
What does that mean?
find out. Yeah, great to see you. Hi, Nin Mikey. Hi, Jacob Langlet, Sora Cloud, and Daffy Duck, Oscar, Iron Spider, and everyone. So if you guys are enjoying this laid back, kind of like hanging out. Well, actually, this is hard mode, but we're kind of having fun. Fun with Spanish with Miles Morales. And then after this will be kind of a more extremely scary Halloween-oriented stream. Finally, Trayvon is giving us what we really wanted on Halloween, which was to scare Luke to death. Halloween. He's not gonna do that on Halloween, but we can see it the day before. Luke does it for his viewers. His pain is our happiness. Oh, Morales is a common surname in Spanish? Awesome, Chad. Very cool. Oh, switch in your computer? Awesome, Jacob Langlet. There is a Sun and Moon character in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Okay, awesome, Miles McDaniel.
Is that the one Trayvon wanted, or is it a different thing? Because, I mean, there's apparently a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's games. So what we're doing right now, guys, is we've actually completed the Sandman mission 100%, and now we're doing Miles' mission, or thing. Whoop. Okay, that didn't work. Whoa!
Luke's wearing Miles' favorite suit.
This is my favorite suit for Miles.
I mean, actually, your favorite suit.
Yeah, I love this suit for Miles. It looks good.
Unc?
Looks like a sports athlete.
Uncle Aaron?
Like, you know, if Spider-Man was like, what's the word I'm looking for? If he was a sponsored, like, athlete or something, this is the type of costume he would wear. Just looks cool. I don't know, I like it. It fits Miles' personality perfectly.
Miles does seem like a sports person, but I never see him doing any sports in the game. But he probably does in the comics.
I don't know. Why does this never work right?
It feels like he would do sports because of just... He's always dressing in comfortable clothes and everything like that. He just feels like a sporty type of guy. But I don't see him doing any sports, though.
Wow, he's been shredding a lot of stuff. Look at that. It's a lot of important papers that he's actually gone through and shredded.
Oh yeah, this is Uncle Aaron.
These are blueprints to my apartment building. He wouldn't plan a heist there, would he? Better get home quick.
Room for the future.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Across the Spider-Verse is coming to Netflix tomorrow.
Nice.
Says Caleb. Awesome, Caleb. I didn't hear that. Maybe I will end up watching it because I didn't get to see it yet.
Really hope this isn't what it looks like.
Alright, thank you, Clone Force 99 for the super chat. Says, who's cuter, Baby Groot or Baby Grogu? Grogu is cuter!
I'd say Grogu, yeah. Even though he's not a baby, like Grogu is pretty old. He's an adorable old man. Uh-oh!
Alright, thank you, Clone Force.
Can we not go there?
It says, will you play TMNT Ronin when it comes out?
Yep.
Did you ever read the TMNT Ronin comics? Says Clone Force.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, well, Luke will play it, but he might not play it on this channel.
Yeah, if it's like a really heavy M-rated game, I can't cover it on this channel. Even though Amber, you know, okayed Arkham Knight, she made an exception. I don't think she'll make an exception for... Okay, here we go. Up there is the original... There's the original mural.
Yeah, great to see you guys. Hi, you got your Halloween costume? Awesome, Daffy. Hi, Silver Sonic. Hi, Twilight Alex. Twilight 75. Hi, Clone Force. Thank you for the super chats, Clone Force. Appreciate
that, Clone Force. Thank you. Did they put the right flag in yet, or is it still...
I don't know.
Uncle Aaron?
I like what he's done with his room now. I mean, he literally has his spider stuff, like, all out here, but his mom knows, so I guess it's totally fine. There's a sewing machine.
Yeah, it's interesting. Miles' family knows, but Peter's or May Parker did, or
May figured
Aunt
it out.
May. Oh, she did. Oh.
Yeah, but Mary Jane knows. Is this the... Did they change the flag yet?
I'll look that up and see what kind of flag that is.
I think that's still... Well, actually, I don't remember. The flag is the same, it's just different colors. And Cuban and Puerto Rican flag are essentially the same, but they're different color schemes.
Alright, that looks like the Puerto Rican flag.
Okay, so they did patch it.
Let's see if like what the Cuban flag looks like.
The Cuban flag would be blue would be red where the blue is, and then...
oh, wow!
Yeah, see?
It is the same, but the colors are swapped. So Cuba would be red triangle.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a Puerto Rican flag. Wow, why are their flags so similar?
Don't know. I'd have to look into it.
These pictures of Dad and Uncle Aaron when they were kids.
Okay.
Dad's record player is gone. Did he steal from us too?
Easy, Miles.
That's one of Dad's records. Christmas Baby.
I really hit the jackpot here.
Uncle Aaron's still here? Can't let him take any more stuff.
Here we go. Did you see this part before or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's almost like you get to see this stuff for the first time then.
I knew I couldn't trust you.
Miles?
Don't mouse me. What are you doing here without breaking parole? You said you were retiring the Prowler. You lied to me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there.
Mijo?
Mom?
We were going to surprise you, but
Okay, what's going on here?
when you started helping out your uncle, I was inspired. Despite all the things he did, you forgave him. So I decided to do the same and help him out by co-signing the lease on this apartment.
Thanks again, Rio.
It'll be nice to have family close by again.
Meant what I said. Prowler's in the rearview mirror. I want us to have a future together. Be a family. I also said I'd find a way to thank you, didn't I?
What is it?
Some tech I was prototyping before I got caught up with Roxxon. Could come in handy.
Aww. The feels.
Guess Uncle Aaron really is making room for the future. One floor up. Can't wait to try this tech out.
There we go. So Prowler and Sandman done in one episode. Look at that.
I forgot of a game we used to do.
Game we used to do on Halloween?
I feel interesting. Fried Wings says, I feel bad for any Spider-Man. They are in their teens to young adults and they have to put up so much pressure to save everyone and all the things that they've already seen. Yeah, I mean, definitely Fried Wings, but also like that's kind of the, I guess that's why like they're considered heroes, is because they go above and beyond. Even though they're already doing their normal day-to-day stuff, they also it's like they're heroes not just because they have powers, but also because they fall in their face.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. That was
not
a
just.
slight accident.
I guess that's what it means to be a hero. Is not just have strength, but how you use it. With great power comes great responsibility. So it's like they have to do more than normal kids because they're Spider-Man. They have to handle more than normal people.
Wait, don't you unlock a suit for doing the Prowler mission? Where is it? It's not there. Huh. I stand corrected. There is no Prowler suit.
But yeah, I mean, like, being Spider-Man in real life would be kind of insane because imagine, like, imagine, this is an idea in a comic book, but in reality, like, if you were in high school and you had to witness somebody literally having their life threatened, like, being mugged on the street, and you had to, like, do that every day and, like, protect people all the time, I mean, you would be seeing stuff that even police officers, like, who are adults, you know, have a hard time handling, and you're seeing that when you're a kid. That would be kind of disturbing. It would be kind of hard to handle, constantly saving people like that.
Hey, Trayvon, thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. Do we have the right Friday at Freddy's, whatever stream? Is that the correct one you want, or is there a different Five Nights at Freddy's game that you want for tonight? And thank you for the super chat. Did they actually finally release that Scooby-Doo meets the Justice League movie, or Crypto the Superdog? Or is that still canceled? I mean, I've already seen it because, like, it got leaked on the internet, like, shortly after it was canceled by David Zaslav. Like, I saw the whole thing. It was really good.
Trayvon says that's the one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll read Trayvon's thing, even though Luke already responded. Death Battle is doing something stupid. Scooby-Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't see how Scooby-Doo is going to win. I just don't see how that will happen.
Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog, if I remember correctly, used an axe. Have they ever gone into the Shaggy meme for,
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
I think that's St. Peter's, actually. Looks like it.
I've always wanted to go there for Christmas services. In New York City, they have like a beautiful choir that sings in that cathedral. And you can go there like, it's very late at night though, it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I always wanted to go there. But
someday.
I'll never get to go there.
No, someday.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Because I always wanted to see the Nutcracker in the day and then go see, like, at night.
Well, I took you to see the Nutcracker in Boston.
Yeah. I thought we went in... Oh, we didn't go to New York.
No, we couldn't get tickets for New York. It was too expensive, so we went to Boston.
Well, they actually had the Russian ballet come to New York. Doing the Nutcracker.
Yep. New York goes big. Although, if I remember correctly, it took me 6 months to save up for the tickets for the ballet in Boston.
Yeah.
Because we had to get a hotel, and we had to rent. No, we didn't rent. You bought.
I wish I could.
We bought the. I had to wear a suit, and you had to wear a dress.
Yeah, we had to.
We had to dress. We had to dress up.
Nice.
We got cleaned up good though. I remember that. Now, what I don't remember was, did we go see the Nutcracker at Christmas, or was it for our anniversary?
Well, they usually have it around Christmas, so I don't think it would have been our anniversary. They usually have it in, like, October through, like, February. They have the Nutcracker, so it'll be around Christmas usually. Because the Nutcracker is a Christmas ballet.
No, I know that.
Like, it takes place at Christmas. Also, did you know that Nutcracker was actually made for... I mean, it was kind of made for kids. It has dolls and foot soldiers and mice, army mice. It was actually kind of made to entertain kids. It's a ballet to entertain children. But most of the people that see it today are adults. There's actually made sophisticated children. Mother, may I see it again?
See, Amber? I can stick them to the wall. A great way you can actually knock people down. Do you know how to uppercut? Oh gosh! That's new. I've never actually seen that.
I just know
See how the guys don't... Oh, never mind. He stood up too
uppercut
quickly.
by hitting square and then you press... I haven't done very much, but they
You
told me to
hold
do
it in, and then she falls on the ground, and you would web her.
Just,
Yeah, they get up really fast in this one. It'll take practice. You'll get it. If you can play Arkham, you can play Spidey. I really believe that. See?
I think the Spider-Man combat is a lot different.
Yeah, it's different, but like I said, if you can play...
There's no counter move for one.
No, there's no counter. That's why you have to use circle as your dodge.
Still got
See?
some fires to put out.
It's the same in 2018 and Miles Morales in this game. Circle is still your dodge. So the best way to do that is to slide under people. So kick once, then slide. And then you can kick them in the butt. Literally. Butt kicking.
Amber, you have beat harder games before.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, thank you, Chad. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Exactly.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Please, don't leave me.
Barked the Sun as well.
I don't help weak males.
Courage the
There's an
Cowardly
ambulance
Dog.
not too far away. I'll drop you right
Courage the Cowardly
He
Dog.
did what to the sun, Trayvon?
I don't know. I didn't watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. I couldn't stand the animation. Wee. Oops.
I'm not allowed to say my opinion on anything. I have to just sit here and watch this game be weird.
And touchdown. They'll take good care of you here.
Bless you, Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire voice.
I do
Thank
think though,
you,
I
Spider-Man.
do think like this whole thing of female empowerment is gonna come back to bite people at some point, because I was noticing one day I was saying, like, I was trying to explain, like, well, I can't stream anymore because I'm tired, and you know, I'm a girl, I get tired, and you know, I really need to take a nap. And I had all these people that were like, well, you're a strong, independent, empowered woman. I know you can do like 7 more streams tonight. And I was thinking, but no, I can't. I'm trying to explain I'm exhausted. I feel like this whole female empowerment thing, making women to be much stronger than they actually are, is gonna come into bite them at some point, because people, they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm, you know, feeling weak, lightheaded, I really need to lie down. And people are gonna be like, no, you're a strong, independent woman. You can keep going. It's like, but I can't. I'm trying to explain to you that I don't feel well. And people won't listen, because you basically keep saying in these games that women are like, it's like the average woman implied in these games is stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger and The Rock combined. I mean, that's what they're basically implying with with what they're doing. We're the only people that need to be rescued are the guys. So it's like, well, so you're saying women have superpowers? They're stronger than like all the men in the city combined? Okay. It's just kind of like putting a very unrealistic expectation on females. I don't know. It's just, I feel like there's going to be some really weird backlash eventually with all this stuff that they keep pushing. Like, there has already been weird backlash, like, to women, like, always saying they don't need any help. They've done studies now where basically, if a woman used to be on the side of the road and she needed help, you know, usually like a guy would stop and help her and get a jack out and help her get her car. In America, I don't know how it is in other countries, but like now they're saying that most women, when they're stopped by the side of the road on a highway, guys just keep going because they, you know, women are so strong and independent, they don't need any help, so women don't get help anymore in this country because they're so strong. Why should anyone help them? So it's literally, this whole idea is actually coming back to bite them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it keeps going like this. I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess it'll just get even worse. It's just... I don't know.
I don't know what the last photo mission is. Like there must be a photo mission that I missed.
What's your favorite game you guys have ever played on this channel? It says Fried Wings.
The favorite game that we've played on this channel? Our favorite?
One of my favorites is Kirby's,
She likes Skylanders.
I like Skylanders a lot. Skylanders 1.
Yeah.
I love the Lego Batman. I also like Kirby's Epic Yarn, but Kirby's Epic Yarn we didn't play on here.
Yes, we did.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
We played the 3DS version of Epic Yarn.
Amber, there's already some backlash. The U.S. is now recruiting female soldiers. Wow.
Recruiting?
Yeah, I have heard that female soldiers are going to be in the draft now or something.
Yeah, but the draft hasn't been around for almost 50 years.
Oh, it'll come back.
We're mostly
we haven't had
we've been a volunteer army for like since the 80s.
Yeah, but that's as much as people are volunteering. If nobody's volunteering, then
people are still volunteering.
Well, actually, the Israeli army drafts men and women.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! What? Redma is here! It says, hi Amber, it's your mirrored twin. I came for Halloween.
Ah!
No!
That's funny.
We're in a time where it could always get worse, Amber, unfortunately, says Samuel.
Yeah.
How much worse can it get? Oh, it can get worse. You and your sister used to play Skylanders? Awesome, Sylvia. Thank you for the super chat. So, Trayvon says, bro.
Oh no.
Thank you, Redma. Thank you, Trayvon. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much.
Now it's a party.
No, we can't stick people to stuff anymore? Really?
Yeah, I don't know. What was your favorite game you've done on that?
With you? Oh my gosh, honey, that's like almost 15 years of content. I have fun covering most of the games we do together. Whether it's co-op commentary or just playing games together. The Smash Brothers Emissary thing was really fun that we did. The Skylanders was really fun to play with you. Aww.
I think we should do that one game with giant insects and spiders coming to attack the town for Halloween.
EMF is Earth Defense Force is a M-rated game.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got away with doing it before, though.
We never did it on this channel.
Oh.
You always let me cover M-rated games on the O1 channel. You did it on the O1 channel.
Yeah, we used to do Earth Defense Force, and we couldn't finish it. I was ready to finish it. I was grinding in the game so much.
I'm sorry, but the giant spiders were too much for me.
Luke couldn't finish the game because of... He couldn't look at the giant spiders that were attacking him.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. Sorry. Just could not do it. Do Miles have any new suits? There's no Prowler suit. That is so weird. That is so weird. No idea. So, I'm probably not going to unlock most costumes because I don't want to. There's really no reason because I unlocked them all on my other playthrough, so. Let's see. We're going...
You missed when we played games together? I mean...
We still do.
We play games together all the time.
We just finished Mario Wonder together. Not a lot of people saw that.
We've been playing Mario Wonder for like 2 weeks.
We did.
3 weeks.
We did.
We've been playing that as co-op.
We did a 2-month series on New Super Mario Brothers to hype up Mario Wonder.
So
that was 2-player.
We've been playing most. I don't think there's a single day when we don't have something we do play.
Well, I mean, today has all been single-player stuff.
Well, just today, but
we'll be playing Jumanji as a 2-player game.
For the last several months, we've been playing almost every single day, playing several streams of 2-player games. Oh, when you guys used to play together. Oh, okay, Sylvia, I understand. Sorry, you and your sister. Sorry. I guess I misread that. Sorry. Oops. Oops.
Wow, Amber. You just
oh.
Whoopsies.
Oh, when you guys played together. What do you mean, sure you did? I just misread what you said. I have no idea.
I mean, it is.
Alright.
It is a late night stream.
Sorry. So. I've been doing several streams, so I don't
Amber's
know.
actually done more streams than I have today. I've only done 2 streams. And I have a 3rd one that I'll be doing.
No, I wouldn't purposely embarrass somebody. The only person I embarrass is myself.
She read it wrong.
Oh, you're messing with me, okay. Alright, sorry about that, Sophia.
There we go, a true Sabretz. No, it's not!
How did you feel about Batman Telltale Season 3, says Mr. Hype?
Batman Season 3. There was no Telltale Batman Season 3. There was not. There was only 2 seasons of Telltale Batman.
Oh, the mirror person was Alex. He said I was messing with you. I wonder if Luke would have a mirror person show up one day since Amber is a mirror person. I always worry that Luke is a mirror person.
Wow. Oh, they don't have any more, like, cool thingies you can do when you're upside down.
You know that you're living with a mirror person if their tastes suddenly change.
What?
Like, if you're like, oh, you want me to put mustard on your sandwich? And it's
Wait,
like,
are you saying that or is the chat saying that?
I'm saying that.
Okay.
And you're like, no, I don't like mustard. It's like, but you always liked mustard. No. I've always enjoyed sardines on my sandwich, Amber.
Okay, stop being weird.
What are you talking about? Sardines? You don't even like sardines. I've always loved them.
So,
They're
guys
my
and gals,
favorite.
do we have to wait for the last, photo mission to pop up, like, later in the story? Because we're almost done with all Robbie's photo things.
Yeah, I'm talking about,
Amber's being weird.
I'm talking about doppelgangers. It's like the idea that, never mind, I can't I don't know if I should go into it because it's kind of weird.
It is super weird.
Like, if you guys don't, like, doppelganger would be like somebody that looks exactly like you, and they're like the mirror version of you, but they're the evil version of you.
Oh.
So, I kind of have this abnormal fear of it. And so sometimes people come in the chat and say their name is Rebma, which is the opposite of Amber, which would be my mirror person. And it kind of, one of these days, my mirror person is really going to be in the chat.
There we go, Amber. We finished all the photo missions,
Awesome.
guys. Look at that.
We're on
Holy
Conney
cow.
Island.
We finished all of the,
Not bad.
Hey, you paid for that photo, Spider-Man? I'm just kidding. You're cool. Oh, no, you're radical.
Another nice walk, ruined.
I heard this guy dips his hot dog buns in tomato juice before eating them. Now, I get that it makes it easy for them to go down, but tomato juice? Brother, that ain't right.
oh, I would not eat hot dogs there. He just says he dips them in tomato juice when he bakes them.
It's kind of weird.
Alright, so you guys wanted to see Conney Island. Here's Conney Island, as well as I've never done this. So you guys want me to run the bases?
Yeah, they said you get a special thing for it.
Alright, I want to change Spider-Man's costume, so I'm going to change Spidey's costume. Let's go with... Can't beat the classic.
Yeah, that's really cool that you liked playing Skylanders with your sister Sylvia. Yeah, sorry I completely misread your comment. Sorry about that. I guess I'm just super tired. That's really nice. I used to play Skylanders with, well, I didn't get to play with any of my siblings, but I got to play with my husband, so that was fun.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna run the bases. There's a first base. And supposedly something's supposed to happen. So here we go.
I don't know if you touched that base.
It's good enough.
And Parker does it all with the home run bunt. Never in all my years have I seen one man accomplish so much by doing so little. What a season. What a season.
Huh. That's kind of cool. So that was that, huh? All right, there you go.
Hooah!
Hooah! Yeah. That's fun.
And he's out of there!
And now we're at Conney Island. Why did that person randomly fall over? Are they gonna try to sue me? Spider-Man and Conney Island.
Oh.
Excuse me?
That's right, they do have doppelgangers in the Flash, I guess. Samuel, that's correct.
The question is, can Spider-Man ride the rides?
Does make some good
It would be weird running into my doppelganger. Definitely, CJ.
This is cool.
I got hooked on the whole Spider-Man.
Mysterio.
It seems kind of mysterious.
Yep, Mysterio has his big place here.
Do you mean like clones?
Pardon me.
I guess. It's like a clone, but it would be like it's somebody not related. Okay, so I guess a doppelganger would be somebody not related to you at all, but you randomly run into them somewhere, but they look exactly like you. I mean, I don't know if it's true, but like basically there's like, it's just weird internet theories. And there's some weird people on the internet have actually found somebody that looks exactly like them, like in another country, which doesn't even make any sense. And then they like randomly run into them. Or it doesn't even have to be another country. It could literally be just on the street randomly. You're visiting another town or something and somebody that looks exactly like you is randomly there. Yeah, it's just a weird theory that people have about... Some people believe that there's always somebody that's basically your twin, but not your twin. Like, but, yeah.
So you don't get anything fun for doing all those pictures. Like, that's it. So.
Thank you, Thank you, Aegon. Really appreciate that. Says I love Amber's commentary. I am invisible, so having a clone of myself, I wouldn't care. Okay, Sylvia. Well, that's a good thing.
All right, guys and gals. You've got a little bit of an intermission before the next stream.
Luke's favorite game.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah!
Yay. So I'm going to get me a Hot Pocket, and then I'm going to prep for that stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the super chats. You guys are amazing. We really appreciate you guys. Fan funding is super important. You guys keep this channel around. Amber and I are so, like, humbled and blessed because of you guys, so thank you very much. And I'll be screaming like a little girl on the next stream, so...
Awesome!
Yeah. Alright, you guys will be redirected. Catch you later.
Yep. Catch you guys later. I'll be here for Luke's crying and screaming. Next stream. It's gonna be super scary, and Luke is gonna be crawling out of his own skin. Yeah!